This is Umar for BoxNation in association with Global Next Trade. Sam Noakes, we're in the Big Apple. You won't be fighting in New York, maybe one day, but you will be fighting in Riyadh on a huge bill. You're going against Abdullah Mason. We've known about this for a few weeks, so I'm guessing in your head you've been preparing mentally for what's to come, Sam.
I think we've been preparing for this for the last 6 years, really. Obviously, it's just fallen that it's Abdullah Mason, but the mental side of it's easy. I mean, I'm trying not to think too much about it because it's all the way in November. I end up driving myself crazy, but the mental side I'm not worried about anyway. It's not like I'm sitting here feeling nervous. I'm more excited than anything.
Yeah. Look, speaking to Frank over the last couple of weeks about this fight, he says you've got the makings, everything to be a world champion. And I guess the rate they've brought you through, developed you, and how they've matched you gives him that confidence. Do you believe, in your mind as well, this is perfect timing?
Yeah, of course I do. I mean, the thing is, it's not been like, this is what I was saying in an interview the other day, it ain't just happened overnight, do you know what I mean? We've been working and slowly progressing over that. Obviously, it was quick when Keyshaw missed weight. It's something we've been preparing for, and that's why I've been ready to grab it with open arms, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Right, break him down as a fighter. Obviously, he's very skilled. We've seen him hurt before, though, Abdullah Mason. How do you see him as a fighter?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I know he's going to be fast, he's going to be fresh, do you know what I mean? And obviously, it's hard, but it's nothing we haven't seen before, really, do you know what I mean? I've been sparring geezers who can hit hard and who's fast, but we get through it, do you know what I'm saying? I've not watched mega amounts of him yet because, as I said, we've got so long, haven't we? But I will do, and listen, I know what he brings to the table, and I imagine he probably can have a guess what I'm going to bring as well.
I mentioned this to you before, but I guess when you sparred Shakur, who's one of the best pound for pound there is, and I think you said you'd only been in the gym for a couple of days, or you weren't in the gym, and he's gone on record and saying that was one of the best spars I've had, and you're up there with the hardest punches ever been in a ring with as well. So that must surely fill you with confidence going into this.
Yeah, I think for me it just shows that when you're out of that circle and then you see all the other people in a big bright light, you think, they're a million miles off. But it just shows after doing the sparring and that the margins ain't as big as you think, it ain't as far as you think. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's exciting times.
Absolutely. How special would it be to hear "and the new" for yourself?
It'd be unreal. I can't wait to hear it.
You dreamt about this moment?
Yeah, I think obviously I always thought it would have been against another champion, but I think the fact that it's obviously two people wanting it's fake, and I think it is going to be unreal. I reckon I'll be in bits after, but I won't be able to do no interviews like that. I'll be all crying, mate. It'll be good. I'm excited.
Look, sometimes you do get a vacant world title shot, and it's someone unknown, or we don't know how good he is, but we know how good Abdullah Mason is, so it's a proper world title fight. There's two guys in their primes.
Yeah, I think he's definitely worthy of the world title fight, and on a big card out in Riyadh. I think, obviously, Riyadh's been about for a little while. I've not managed to get on this card, but I'm glad I got on this one, because, I mean, look at the big names. You just see Devon Haney walk through, do you know what I'm saying? So it's a good card to be on.
Yeah, I mean, look, at one point in Riyadh, obviously, someone that you were potentially going to fight was Mark Chamberlain, who was on a great run, and then, obviously, he had that setback against Josh Padley. I guess the tables have turned a bit, because now you're on the Riyadh season, Bill, Sam.
Yeah, I just think it's not so much the tables have turned. You just got to sort of stay in your lane and not worry what everyone else is doing. I always knew that if I keep winning in style against good opponents, keep getting them belts, it's only a matter of time anyway, and it's my time now, isn't it?
So in your mind, are you just going to be too much for him, like you always have been for every opponent so far? Same thing with Abdullah Mason, the pace you fight at, the ferociousness, the skill level that gets overlooked with you sometimes well, but just as a complete package, too much for him?
Yeah, I hope so anyway, but that's the plan, in it. So I'm going to put out one hell of a camp, put 110% in there as I always do, and then listen, I think that should be enough, and if not, fair play to him, mate, fair play to him.
Look, we are in New York. Tomorrow night, Hamzah Sheeraz goes in against Edgar Berlanga. Just before I let you go, what do you think about that, Sam?
I'm backing your man Hamzah, mate. I hope he's going to do it.
Yeah? Stoppage, yeah?
Yeah, well, stoppage your points, I don't know. I ain't seen much of Berlanga, really, but I'm always going to back Hamzah anyway, do you know what I mean? So,
what about next week?
What's that?
Usyk-Dubois too.
So I reckon Dubois is going to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I reckon Dubois. He's been flying, isn't he? Obviously, he had that grey area with the body shot, innit? It's one of them, depends what side you're on, innit? But if that was an inch higher, then I feel like it would have been a...
Do you know what? I rewatched the Joshua fight back the other day, and I think it was when he first dropped him in the first round, Daniel. I see someone spring up in the crowd. It was you.
Yeah, I know. I was managed to get real close to it, yeah, because I went with Moses, and obviously where he was right down, if I'm sitting with him, I'm going to get a good seat. So we got it. I think I was about 9 rows back. Yeah. Okay, good night that was.
Well, listen, roll on November 22nd. As I said, as you said as well, there's a lot of time still to go, so you don't want to mentally think about it too much. But I guess camp starts for you, what, now or?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm in the gym ticking over anyway, so I think it'll start getting more real about 10, 12 weeks out. So we've still got a little while yet.
And this is one for the future, but when you look at this, surely you want to fight here one day, whether it's New York, Vegas, but in America, Sam.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think it's buzzing in here out here. I think it'll be massive to get out here and fight.
Well, listen, Sam, delighted to see that news over the line with Abdullah Mason. So, as I said, it's a very good fight between two world-class fighters. And yeah, best of luck in your camp, and we'll catch up soon.
Cheers, thanks for having me.
Live, only on DAZN, July 12th. Ring 3, Berlanga versus Sheeraz and Stevenson versus Cepeda. They're in their prime, they're hungry, and they're done being called the future. Berlanga versus Sheeraz, Stevenson versus Cepeda. Ring 3, live, only on DAZN. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.